Hey man, say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Days. I'm going to be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. All right, guys, I just want to have some conversation, debate, some rumors, and NBA, whatever I got today. So, look, I'm going to jump right into it. Tracy McGrady is also joining the NBC lineup with Jordan, Vince Carter, Jamal Crawford, somebody else, Michael Jordan. But yeah, he's also joining it. I like the lineup. Most of them guys is Jordan guys. So yeah, I like what NBC doing. They trying to bring fan favorites, bring some eyes. They gonna want everybody looking at their show instead of ESPN and stuff. So it's a business, definitely a business. Kuminga is steady getting done dirty. Kuminga he rejected a 2-year, $48 million offer from Golden State. I just think that's too low. He showed what he was doing in the playoffs when y'all needed him. He was in, I guess it was that Houston Rockets series. He was putting up 20 a game. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Or was it the Timberwolves series? It's one of them series. They need to just let go of him. Just trade him, man. Just trade him. I'm tired of talking about this Kuminga situation. It's kind of insane, bro. It's kind of insane. But also, Josh Giddey and Cam Thomas are both seeking $30 million per season in their next contract. So them guys are seeking big money. Can't say all of them is worth it, but they are all great role players I can see on a contender. But they want their bag, so give them their bag. You know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon was in a car accident. Why is he still driving? Vince got to be 80-something, dog. He should not be driving. Especially if he running into the back of people. Like, Vince should not be driving if he doing that, bro. Like, we need to cut it out. All right, so this is the part of the episode I want to get into. Perkins said Chris Paul is not a top 10 point guard of all time. I have to disagree. It probably only been, and I'm not counting the late years in his career, even though he did have this 1 year in Phoenix, he averaged 14 and 10. But before that, besides his first 2 seasons, Chris Paul was averaging a double-double for most of his career. That's what a point guard is, man. They get the ball. They get the ball where it need to go. Smart. We know Chris Paul run that clock down and pass it to you. And we know Chris Paul run that pick and roll, but he also had a mid-range game. If Chris Paul had a ring, he would be top 5 point guard all time. But to say he's not a top 10 point guard all time, Perkins, is crazy, dog. Like, it's crazy. Top 10 point guard of all time, and Chris Paul is not in it. You are crazy, dog. All right, let's get into this real quick, though. Chris Paul, points, he's 36. In the playoffs, he is 31st. Okay, so in rebounds, of course, he's low on that. 196. Playoffs, 99th. Now, assists. Chris Paul ranks second in assists all time. And in the playoff, he ranks number 5. All right. I think the only one in front of him is John Stockton. In steals, Chris Paul ranks second. And in the playoffs, he ranked 11th. So, yeah, man, Chris Paul ranks second in assists. That's a big... For him to be ranked second in assists and he's not a top 10 point guard all time, Perkins, you tripping, dog. What drugs are you on? Like, Chris Paul is a top 10 point guard of all time. And if he had a ring, he would be top 5. Yeah, so we can't do Chris Paul like that, bro. He had a rough route, tough route. A lot of trades vetoed, moved around a lot. He had it rough, man. Hurricane Katrina. Like, it was a lot of things really that interfered with Chris Paul's career. But I could say him going to the Clippers probably was the worst decision. But, hey, he got traded. And the Lakers one got vetoed. So it is what it is, man. I thought his second best team he ever been on was Phoenix. So, yeah, man. He averaged a double-double in Phoenix, too, at least one season. So, yeah, man. Perkins, chill out. Chris Paul is definitely a top 10 point guard of all time. All right. Jeff Teague said that Lou Will was the greatest role player of all time. Honestly, the greatest role player of all time is Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili is a 2-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA. He was an All-Star in 2005, 2011. He got 4 championships. If Manu was on a team that he was leading, Manu would be an all-time great. And when I mean all-time great, I'm talking about, like, putting up stats like Harden was. Maybe Steve Nash type, but Manu came off that bench. He knew his role, and he won championships, and he's still a Hall of Famer. So, look, we need to – wait a minute. Is Manu a Hall of Famer? That's a good question. I don't even think Manu is in the Hall of Fame yet. But, yeah, Manu Ginobili is the greatest role player ever. And I don't think it'll ever be a role player like Manu Ginobili again. Like, dude was really like, he was really a bucket, dog. Like, he should be in the top 10 shooting guard conversation. Seriously, like, kids these days wouldn't understand what Manu was doing to benches. Like, Manu Ginobili was killing people off the bench. He was literally Harden before Harden. He was a 6th man of the year. Yeah, man, Manu Ginobili is the greatest role player of all time. 2-time All-Star, All-NBA, and 4-time champion, 6th man of the year. Manu Ginobili is the greatest role player of all time. But also, I probably would throw Jamal Crawford in there too. Because Jamal Crawford is I think he's in like an all-time in scoring. And I just seen this crazy stat. He got more three-point points than KD, somebody else. And these are all Hall of Famer players. For Jamal Crawford not to even be a Hall of Famer, I mean, an all-star one time is insane. I don't know, the NBA was rewarding him with them 6th man of the year awards, but he should be an exception and get in the Hall of Fame. But all right, guys, peace out. That's all.